So, the law of giving, right? The first rule of the law of giving is to be in circulation, okay? So, you have to make a decision and then you have to stick to it and stuff and all that. And it's not that all, it has to be forever materialistic things and stuff. It can also be in kinds, it can be your time. It can be as good as giving a compliment to uplift somebody's day. It can be as good as giving somebody an assurance, a warm hello. Just having a conversation can make somebody's day. Playing some music for them, reading out a book to them, playing some nice, whatever makes them feel good and stuff, right? The gifts of caring, attention, affection, appreciation, and love are some of the non materialistic things, or I would say the most precious of these gifts you can give to anybody and everybody on the road. So a few months back, I was traveling by the metro, and there was this girl. I shared a picture yesterday, sitting in the metro, and she didn't look very good. I gave her a compliment, and we, kind of struck a conversation and stuff. And I didn't realize it that she was going through a bad spot in the office and stuff. She broke down. She nearly hugged me. So if I wouldn't have given her that compliment, we wouldn't have become friends, or we wouldn't have opened up and talked and stuff and all. And of course, after that, what happened is another way of helping her and stuff like that, because she was new to the city. But I realized that, when it comes to giving, it doesn't have to be just expensive stuff. You don't have to be affluent. Well, if you are, great, because then you can do more and stuff. But on the contrary, little gestures really help you a lot. When you meet someone, you get into a conversation, you talk about their day, you talk about the world, you wish them well, you have a good exchange of conversation, you talk about stuff that is important or unimportant, and it just makes the day brighter for anybody. And the more you give, the better it gets. So why do I say so? Okay, so now I kind of, I go for feeding the dogs, or I take the dogs for a walk, or I spend some time with the dogs and stuff. So literally on a day when I go, most of the dogs that I take care of are around my car. And today somebody made a comment or a observation, and he was like, "Is this a receiving party that you have?" So you get a warm receiving from the dogs and stuff, and there's always something to look forward to. The wag, the hug, the lick, the caring. It's all there. It just makes your day, even if it's at the end of it. So now, what is it? I mean, I didn't have to do expensive stuff to get the adoration of the dogs and stuff. All I did was just feed them or tidbits of biscuits, and then kind of donate some rice or some dal, spend some time, get involved in the community and stuff. And my life, which was really small around pets and stuff, became a lot bigger and expansive, because I started thinking about stuff which is more important and of more value than just, kind of thinking about only, getting a high rank or a high position and stuff. By no means do I not mean that, it's not good to have a designation or role, because you can make a bigger difference or a bigger impact. But all I'm saying is that small acts and small gestures matter even more sometimes to people and stuff. So make a decision to give whatever and wherever you can, to whoever you can. And as long as you're giving, you're going to receive, and the more you give, the more you receive. And that's actually the law of miraculous effects of this world. And as you receive more, the ability to give more increases with you. And our true nature is of affluence, and we naturally believe that, affluence is the only way to kind of do something for people in need and desire. But actually, we don't realize this. We lack nothing. We actually lack nothing. If you really want to do something, you can do something. So when you're buying some stuff for your own self, you buy two packets of something for a person, a boy in the lane or in a shop, or somebody you've seen, a rickshaw wala, or maybe a slum dweller, some children, or maybe your maid, or maybe a dog. That's it. That's as good as it. So you must know that you already inherently possess richness and wealth, and are inherently influent no matter how much or little money you have, because the source of all wealth is the field of pure potentiality, and it is the consciousness that knows that to fulfill every need, including joy, love, laughter, peace, harmony, and knowledge, all that you need is a gesture of giving. Yeah, so some people say, yeah, we're not that rich, we can't contribute, we're not lucky enough as you are, or how do we do this and stuff, so this is the way to do it. And when it comes to charity, it can be in kinds, it can be clothes. So I started over Diwali last year, and I genuinely do this, every 4 months or 5 months. I just pile up my clothes and I just put them in my car and I just give away to the deserving people in the temples and stuff like that. And even if not that, I mean, it's not expensive to go to a small place like a Sarojini Nagar or a Lajpat Nagar, or some shops where you buy stuff at the price of 100, 200, 300. Just buy a blanket, just buy, a jacket probably for winters. I did that for someone in my neighborhood. You pick up such expensive stuff for yourself, just pick up a shirt or pick up clothes and just donate them. So the change can start with you, the impact can start with you. You don't have to be affluent at all the time. And if you are, by God's grace, and you worked it up, or you are blessed and privileged, and the word is, if you think you're lucky, do more for the world, okay? So jkapani@gmail.com, jashinkapani.im@gmail.com, jashinkapanioffice@gmail.com. Why this message? This message is because we are also drumming at the Delhi Drum Circle. We are giving in our time at the Rajasthan Festival at the Bikaner House celebrations. So join us there. We are also a part of community drumming and music making and joy and all that for underprivileged society people. But this time we are doing it at Bikaner House. So join in, join in. You're going to meet some very interesting people there. Bikaner House is one of the really well spoken and amazing places to visit at Delhi. So you'll have a lot of interesting things to watch and be a part of, including the Rajasthan Festival. And we will also be there, which is a Delhi Drum Circle, playing there to add some joy, to bring some, happiness, and create music and create bonding and friendships through music and stuff like that. Okay, so jkapani@gmail.com, jashinkapani.im@gmail.com, and jashinkapanioffice@gmail.com. You can reach me and you can write to me. And cheers on a nice cup of chai. Enjoy yourself. And जब आप चाय की शॉपिंग करें तो you can always pick up some stuff like sugar probably, or some milk for below the line and not so privileged people. And just do your own bit, right? Ponder on it. So you don't always have to have a great designation or a rank. You don't have to always feel challenged or not in a position to do anything. If this helps, reach me, write to me. And thank you for your messages and your likes, and for your views on my Insta and my YouTube page. The objective is to just share some thoughts and stuff, and not anything more than that. So take care and enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.